Welcome back, Knights of Apollo, to another glorious Rome 2 siege battle. Today is going to be a juicy one because it is a 4v4 with some really good players. The defenders are going to be defending these bare and disgusting walls. And that reminds me of today's sponsor, Displate. Bare and disgusting walls plague our civilization, and there's only one cure. Displate. Displate makes beautiful metal posters of the highest quality. I'll let the poster speak for itself. Wow. Not only are these posters made of high quality metal, but the printing on these posters are unlike anything before. And there are thousands upon thousands of kick-ass designs ranging from history, video games, landscapes, hobbies, and so much more. Displate metal posters are the future. They are 100% recyclable, and when you buy a Displate poster, they plant a tree. At the time of this recording, they have planted 14,803,349 trees. That's a lot of trees. And because the posters are 100% metal, it uses a simple magnet system to hang the poster onto your wall. So that means no more nails, no more holes, no more tape, no more tearing, no more wrinkles, just pure ecstasy. So guys, don't hesitate any longer. There's a link down in the video description to get your very own Displate metal poster. When you use that link, you will get a discount on your purchase, and of course, you'll be supporting the channel. Hesitation is for cowards. Use the link right now. Get yourself an epic metal poster and put it into your man cave. And when you have family and friends come over and they walk into your man cave and they ask you, hey, that's a cool poster, where'd you get that from? You tell them, oh, there's this awesome YouTuber called Pixelated Apollo, check it out. If you look at the link of his videos, he's got a Displate link. Use that link, it'll give you a discount on your purchase. All right, guys, we are back on the battlefield, and whew, this is gonna be spicy. I cannot wait to see how this one plays out. So this is not your ordinary Rome 2 battle. Wow, we've got a sally out. Okay, that's interesting. A sally out with infantry as well from Epirus. Okay, really quick, I wanted to mention this is a replay from Joe On It. I want to give him a big thank you for setting in the replay. Also, he has a channel of his own, so it's linked down in the video description. Also, the players are using a reskin mod. It's not a huge mod. The mod is linked also in the video description, and it adds some new units as well. So like in Sparta, they have these Perioki swords. So this is just one of the new units that you're going to be seeing in today's battle. They've got a lot of different units for these factions, which is going to be really cool. So it's going to be awesome. Check out the mod if you're interested in it. It just adds a little spice, a little flavor to Rome 2. So yeah, we've got this huge sally out. Before we get started, let me do some slow motion because my goodness, this is just going insanely quick. All right, so on defense, we'll start with the defenders. We have Epirus, we have Swaby, and then over here we have Sparta, and then we have the Odrysian Kingdom. Those are the defenders. Now, on the attacking side, we have Boii, or also known as Boii. Next to them, we have the Carthaginians. Then we have Nervii, and then we've got another barbarian force that goes by Gati, I believe is how you pronounce it. Some people say that's not how you pronounce it. Whatever. Gati. That's what I'm calling them that. That's just how it's going to be. So let's go back to normal speed and see how this is going to progress here. Now, let's see what Carthage does. Now, it looks like he's abandoned the tortoises. Yeah, he's completely abandoned the tortoises. He's getting his late Libyan hoplites out of there, which is probably a smart play. And is Epirus going to continue to hold here? Now, over on this side, they're still pushing. We've got some mercenary Gallic warriors, and we've got a flanking force from Nervii going in with some Celtic warriors, trying to get on the flank of Epirus, which he does. He's going to throw some javies. He gets some kills. But these are just militia hoplites. It's not a big deal. And, oh, he does have some mercenary Samnite warriors in the mix as well, which is an excellent top-tier infantry force. And now they've got archers as well. Look at this. Are these archers? Somebody's shoot. Oh, no, they have slingers on the walls, but they do have archers in the back. I saw arrows. I saw arrows. Are these archers? No, these are slingers as well. Somebody's shooting archers, or they're not shooting archers. They're shooting arrows, which are known as archers. Anyways, Epirus is going to hold, and Carthage is going to send in their mercenary Gaelic warriors. They are mercenaries, so they're like, whatever, just send them in. The less that make it, the less we have to pay. But yeah, Epirus is holding. I do like this. Oh, hold on. There's another sally out. Look at this. What is this? Oh my God. We have the club levy. Absolutely. The club levy taking on Levy Freeman. The battle of the levies. It's a great battle. A battle we all deserve. But yeah, they sallied out. I think they're not doing the same thing as Epirus. I think they just sallied out to slow down the advancement of these siege equipment. So yeah, they're just kind of slowing down the attack. Over on this side, no sally out here, it appears. And it seems like they've already brought down a wall. So actually, there is a lot of dead troops here. Either that was from artillery or a sally out of some sort. But nonetheless, this is the first set of walls that have been destroyed. Epirus is going to continue to hold here, and Carthage is like, yeah, sure, okay, we'll push in, because this is really risky. This is risky to sally out infantry like this for a couple different reasons. One, as a defender, you get less money. You get less money as the attackers, so in an open field environment like this, 99% of the time, the attackers are going to have the advantage because one, they either have better quality troops, or two, because they have more troops where they can flank around you, which it looks like that's what Carthage is, or Nervii, his ally, is doing right now. The other thing is that you have no choke points here. Choke points help turn the tide of defensive disadvantages, having less money as the attackers. So when you hold a choke point, it gives you that, positional strategic advantage, and you lose that out in the open field. So I would say like 95% of the time, sallying out like this does not work out. It's not worth it. But, he's got the arrow towers. He's got the slingers up here. Maybe, just maybe, he can do enough damage out here to where it's worth it. I mean, nonetheless, it's a great show. Whether this is strategically sound or stupid, it's awesome to watch. And I'm hoping for, a good outcome for Epirus because it's a bold move. And as they say, the bold are, the fate favors the bold. The bold favors, I don't know, whatever. You get what I'm saying. You know that one quote. Night Hunters holding the gate over here. The gate has not been destroyed as it's being closed. Gatety's just kind of hanging back. It looks like Nervii is just sending over more and more reinforcements. We are starting to see the Epirus defense here start to buckle as units are beginning to break. Again, a lot of these units are militia hoplites, but there are some Samnite warriors in the mix, okay? Don't get me wrong. There's some high quality troops here that are fighting out here for Epirus. And wow, we even had a general sally out, and now we have Thracian warriors sallying out. So these guys are very weak to archer fire, but if you can get them in close range combat and start fighting the enemy infantry, they are going to do wonders against those troops. But they're going to go ahead and fall back, which is, they're breaking. Wow, 127 breaking. Yeah, see, that was fast and painful for Epirus. I just don't think it was worth it. I just don't. But it was fun. So I'm not like hating. I'm not hating. I'm just telling you, that Epirus, all the stuff Epirus has gone through. Epirus sallied out. They've sallied out, and hopefully they've killed enough of the Carthaginians to win this. But yeah, here we are watching Club Levy, the best unit in the game, Club Levy, holding this one choke point. So Boii is just kind of using their tortoises to open up one choke point. They do have another tortoise here, but it looks like it glitched out. This happens. I don't know if this is a glitch or a mechanic in the game. Ooh, some arrows coming in. Oof. Nothing really happening, though. These Axe Warriors got some big shields. But yeah, they just didn't destroy the wall all the way. It happens. Or maybe they just weren't done. I don't know. But yeah, the Club Levy trying to hold this front. So things are getting spicy over here with the Swaby. Over on this side. Wait, did more troops sally out? I think he sallied out more troops. There's no Hoplite Swordsman. Oh yeah, these are new troops. Epirus is not giving up. The ball's on the man. He's like, no. I love these walls. Now that these walls are decorated with displate metal posters, I'm not gonna let these walls be destroyed. I get it. I understand now. So yeah, they've got the Mercenary Samurai Warriors. They won on the flank. They could probably shift them over to help the main fight. But yeah, they've sent in pretty much all of their entire army. It's almost like, it's that feeling when you want to do a Rome 2 siege battle, but you got to leave in 10 minutes. All right, guys, I'll just sally out and try to kill as many as possible. You know, ever been in one of those matches? That's the thing that frustrates me. When you play multiplayer battles and you know that Rome 2 siege battles are very long, they take a while. At least you need at least an hour and a half to play one battle, you know, to do the army deployment, to get the players ready, to deploy the armies, or, you know, the army creation. You got to get through all of that, then you can play. And then sometimes there's a little bit of lag because someone has a potato computer. I just, you know, it sucks when a player's like, oh guys, I gotta go. I'm like, what? Why did you join? You know, if you had to leave in 30 minutes, I just thought we'd be done in 30 minutes. Bro, we're in here for the long run. All right. Also, another sally out here. Spartans getting some sally out fun. Oh yeah, nice fight. Nice fight. Duke it out. Oh yeah. A great struggle between these units as Gaety tries to fight their way through this outer defense, but they are, well, they were pushing in here, but a nice little V-shape defense here by the Pirioki swords. V for victory, as I like to call it. Back here, ooh, it looks like there was a little bit of a fight over here on the walls. I think Nervii sent up a unit, but Epirus has their Hoplite Swordsmen ready to defend the archers, which that was a good move by Nervii to try to sneak up here and get these slingers, but it just didn't pay off. And well, I mean, it's definitely been pretty intense out here. It's been pretty intense. Epirus still has troops out here, still trying to fight. I just think, again, you know, Carthage is eventually going to wear them down, especially with the help of Nervii over here. But yeah, they continue to hold on. They continue to hold on. He's going to go ahead and fall back closer to the walls. I think what he's going to do now is just kind of regroup as much troops as possible. Just try to hold, because he's kind of spread out too thin. You can see he's falling back over here as well. He's just trying to get his backs to the wall. Let's see if he can hold. Oh, he turns just in time, and the archers are really look. Oh, I see. He's using the javies here of the Hoplite Swordsmen to support the infantry, which might, again, it's not going to save the infantry, but it will help them get more kills. Kind of like luring him into a trap. All right, now we've got the Carthaginian general. He's like, all right, I've had enough of this. So he's going to charge in and try to get some hammer and anvil on these Hoplite Swordsmen. Man, it's been a crazy battle so far. Absolutely insane. Thracian warriors joining the Swaby defense, helping out the Club Levy. But let's be real here, guys. The Club Levy never need help. They are the best, greatest unit in the game. All right, more infantry charging in as well. We've got some round shield swordsmen. Hell yeah, get in there. More Thracian warriors joining into the fray. Wow, they're really stacking up a lot of troops in this defense. So let's take a moment here and just see how everything looks from a bird's eye view. Epirus is pretty much gone. I mean, they still have their general. They still have a couple of units of swords on the walls. They've got their archers, but that's pretty much it. They've sent out 90% of their army, maybe like 87% if we're getting exact about it. Why 87? I don't know. But yeah, they've lost a lot. And looking at the Carthaginians, they still have a lot. The Carthaginians still have... Ooh, look at this unit. This is a new unit. Whoa. Wow. Sacred Guard of Bahamon. Look at these guys. Imagine fighting these guys. I mentioned this before, but there's something so demoralizing fighting an enemy that wears a mask that shows no emotion, you know? It's just like no anger, no fear, just emotionless, you know, just a face. So when they get stabbed, you don't see them like, you know, that's just like this face. You know, I don't know. It's like a mind thing. But yeah, Nervii lost some units as well in that fight. But look at the carnage. Look at and it's still technically going on. I mean, these Samnite warriors, backs to the wall, still fighting over here against the mercenary Gaelic warriors. But yeah, the tortoise is being pushed up. They finally cleared the way, and they're now going to be able to bring down these walls. And just the absolute carnage. Look at all the bodies here. A glorious outer wall defense, which was really cool. Really cool. What is happening here? How is this possible? What the heck? He just destroyed the wall with his mind. This tortoise was not even looking the right way. Oh, he might be able to get some kills here. Let's see if he can kill this unit. Oh, yes! That's a huge loss for Epirus, as his men will now float on the rubble. Yeah, his troops were on the wall, and he could not get them off. And Epirus is already low on infantry, so to lose like almost a whole unit like that was devastating. Boii still... So it's like in the center, we have like a community battle where you have Nervii and Carthage versus Odrysian and Epirus. And then over here, we have isolated battles where it's Gati versus Sparta, and then Boii versus Suebi. Yes. This is... I mean, honestly, Boii has a very challenging task ahead because this is a difficult area to attack. This is pretty much the only opening here they can attack. That's why it's so demoralizing to see that they couldn't get this wall down, because this is it. And it's not by choice. I mean, you can't attack over here. You really can't attack here. You could try to push up a siege tower here and then use the stairs, I guess. But yeah, Boii has a tough fight ahead of him. So Suebi can definitely hold that for a while. Now this is going to get interesting over here is how long can Epirus hold here? And it looks like they don't even have a proper defense, guys. I mean, nothing is holding this breach point. Why do I keep hearing a woman like yelling? What is this? Thracian hoplites? Whoa, this is a new unit, right? Or am I just naive, uninformed, whatever. Back here, let's see how Gati is progressing against the Spartans. We have some mercenary Rhodian slingers. We've got some Perioki swords. Just kind of holding and delaying. Holding and delaying. But yeah, the center is a big problem. And if I'm Nervii and I'm Carthage, I would be pushing the center very hard right now. Because if you can break through here, you quickly destroy whatever they have for defense. It's like a handful of units. Then you can rush down both sides and help your teammates. You know, you could get over there and support. Now, it does seem like the defenders do have a backup plan. I mean, there's a lot of reserves from Swaby here. There's reserves from the Odrysian Kingdom. We got Epirus kind of holding back all of his archers, his slingers. He's saving them for late game. We even have a swordsman over here because I think eventually the defenders are going to fall back. And yeah, it makes sense. I mean, look at this. Look at this, like, perfectly lined up slum buildings. You can only attack from here, over here. I guess you could go all the way around and go up here. So it's not like completely choke point cut off. Can you go up here? I think you can. So it's, I mean, this front area is pretty hard to defend. Or I'm sorry, attack. But all the flanks are going to be easier to attack. They're very much so open. So we'll see how the attackers approach that. And we'll see when the defenders kind of call it retreat, which it looks like they're calling it retreat right now as Sparta is falling back. And we have some axe warriors that have broken through. But what are they doing? Do they not see the Perioki swords behind them? I guess not. They need to quickly take care of these guys. That's one less unit you have to worry about on the attack. One less unit that the defenders can use. Oh yeah, look at these Spartans. So awesome. And the Axemen, where'd they go? Oh, the Axemen are like, I'm out. What are they doing? Guys, there's a Spartan infantry unit right there. What's happening? Whoa, whoa, wee, wow. Back over here, the fight continues. And it seems like the Odrysian Kingdom has sent up reinforcements to hold these choke points. I think the attackers missed an opportunity there. I think they should have rushed in as soon as they got these breaches down because the defenders weren't as organized like they are now. And over here, Epirus sent out their general, and Swaby is still holding this front against Boii. Interesting. I gotta see what's gonna happen over here. Are they gonna deal with these swords? There they go. Finally, it's like, what are you doing, Gaty? Take out these swords, bro. Got some heavy bowmen, armored flocksmen. Anyways, they're flanking around. There we go. They're going to take care of these Spartans. That's good. That's one less unit. I guess he sent up some swords over here to prevent any Spartan reinforcements from joining the fight in the front line. So now Sparta is falling back. And it does look like I think the defenders are going to call it retreat here. I can't tell, though. It's still too early to say because they're still holding over here with these hoplites, and that's what hoplites are so good at, which is holding. So more Carthaginians, Nervii troops still advancing forward. It's going to take a little time, but they will win here. Oh, it looks like they broke through over here. We have some Carthaginians who've made it in. They're getting trampled. Not really. They're getting attacked by the general. The general is taking heavy losses. I think Epirus, I mean, I don't know why he's throwing his general away like this. Unless he died already, which is a possibility. But losing this general will affect the poor souls over here who are still alive and are going to defend. You know, you want to try to hang on to that morale so you're not completely moraleless when the enemy attacks your final stand. Boii has taken heavy losses to Swaby. Heavy losses. I mean, again, it's tough for them. This is a tough attack. But yeah, now they're calling it quits, guys. They are falling back. They have broken through the center. Finally, Carthage making their way downtown, walking fast. And all they have to do is flank this hoplite unit, and they're in. Which they're taking their sweet time. I mean, like, go. Go like it matters, like this is a battle or something. We have Gaety who are just mass pushing towards this side. They're already, look at these troops are already advancing. I think they're just kind of scouting out the area, seeing what the enemy's doing, probably seeing that they're falling back and getting ready for their assault. Troops are all falling back over here. Oh yeah, this is a full-on retreat. All right, guys, so we're back. I made a little bit of an edit there where the troops were just advancing forward and the defenders were setting up their final stand. So it looks like this is underway. The Carthaginians are attacking the center point, and there's really not much of a defense here. There's really not much of defense here. It looks like they're just going to hang back and defend mostly this area, which is kind of surprising because I'm pretty sure this is the victory point. If I'm not mistaken, this over here is just a buff. It's roads. Allow all units to move quicker. Speed 150%. So, you know, I'm pretty sure if you take this one, you are victorious. So I don't know if the defenders are making a huge mistake here or if they'll realize it later. But Sparta is going to be holding this side, obviously. Here comes Gaety. They're pushing up their infantry. Looks like they're going to get this underway. There they go. The Spartans hold. Look at the officer. I mean, imagine fighting this Chad right here. Imagine having to fight this guy. It'd be intense. There goes another infantry unit charging in. So they're just kind of probing here, it seems like, you know. You know, like they're not fully committing. They're just sending in a couple units here and there, trying to break through, trying to figure out what's going on. Balance of power is very even, so that makes it kind of tough for the attackers. Usually as the attackers, you want to try to have some sort of slight advantage. Oh my god, the screeching. The bowwomen. Look at this shield. Holy crap, what unit is this? Warriors of Astarte? Something like that. Some god. Some Carthaginian god nobody cares about because they suck. It's all about the Roman gods. Nah, I'm just kidding. There we go. They're charging in. Thracian heavy warriors going at it. Look at Carthage go. Defending the flank. They're chewing up these Thracian heavy warriors with archers. Oh yeah, look at all those arrows. Oh yeah. Nice job by Nervii giving that archer support there. Definitely gonna have to rely on a lot of skirmishing to try to win this battle. Gaety is pushing up more of their troops. But they don't really have much. I mean, Sparta is still very healthy in this battle. They've got a lot of hoplites. They've got a lot of infantry that they're even sending over to the center. And yeah, there they go. They are leaving this area. I don't know if they realized, hey, we should probably send up more defenders up here or what. It's all, I mean, it just seems like just kind of glancing around, it looks like it's just mostly a lot of bow troops for both sides. I mean, there's, except for, you know, there's some exceptions. Like Sparta having a lot of infantry. They're really trying to fight their way through. And they might be able to do it. Sparta is going after the Carthaginian general. Wow. Carthage is pretty much sent in their entire army and they're like, okay, that's it for me. That's what it feels like. No, no, no. What? Okay, what? What? Okay, I guess these guys returned from routing. That's why they're not in the front. There's another unit over here. Carthage, buddy, you have some mercenary noble fighters that you should have sent in before your general. Like, golly. Oh, now we got some pikemen moving up. These African pikemen only have 84 kills. It's not terrible, but look at the pikes, too. They redid the pikes. Got these little metal bands around the pikes. It's pretty cool. They look awesome. So those pikes need to get into the fight. They need to get into the fight. Oh, but Sparta has some pikes of their own. Spartan pikemen going into the fight. Well, that's tough, guys. Oh, this is big, though. This is big. Gaeti is making a push through here. And they are going to quickly rush their infantry to try to help out their allies over on this side. Let's see if this pays off. This might be big. Axe warriors going into the fray. Who are they taking on? Oh, the Spartan swordsmen. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's cool. It's just nice to see Spartan swordsmen. Like, you know what I mean? All right. Now we got some Greek light cav looking for a move. This is the Spartan cav. Looking for a move, but they don't get anything going there. Yeah, these pikemen are going to be a big problem. This is a bad move. Don't charge into them like this. They need to rely on their archers to kill these Spartan pikemen. And we got the Epirus general. He's just still alive. He's hanging out. We have the Adrician Kingdom holding this flank against Nervii. Now they're pursuing. They're really trying to stop this attack here. Sparta now moving up the pikemen. Look at this. Oh, imagine getting poked by those tips. But they're going to fall back. They're going to regroup. They need to reorganize. I think Gaeti needs to try to get around the flank, which they are. This is a bit of a push through, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that's... Well, I don't know. Whatever. I'm no expert. But they're definitely getting very aggressive with their infantry, trying to get behind the pikemen. The Spartans see that they're trying to get behind, and they're going to fall back. Why do we have random Carthaginians over here again, guys? How did this happen? How did this happen? Now Sparta is... getting attacked by the warriors here of Carthage. Interesting, interesting. See, now that... Ooh, nice. Now they're getting some archers up on the walls and trying to support the infantry down below. And we are less than 10 minutes left into this battle, guys. It's still really tough to say he's going to win this one. Boii. That's one player we've yet to see in this secondary part of the battle. They're sending in whatever they have left. It's not much. A couple units of swordsmen. Balance of power still dead even, guys. This is still anyone's game, which is good news for the attackers that they've been fighting this much in this choke pointy area, and the balance of power has not shifted in favor of the defenders. That is a good sign. Oh, you go, girl. Oh, she's going for the officer. Just kidding. This guy's just chilling. I was like, huh? I should probably stop looking at the sun. Come on, girl. You got this. You go, girl. Oh, no! Rebecca! But it looks like they're breaking these bow women. Nervii, the Oathsworn, are starting to break. Lots of Adrician infantry coming over to help join the battle over here. Sparta holding the far flank on this side. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the final push, guys. They're sending everything. Everybody's just gathering up in the center. Oh yeah. Thracian heavy warriors getting in. Nervii troops charging in as well, trying to kill these Spartan pikemen, but they will not break. Even though their backs have been exposed to the enemy close range. I don't know what's going on, but they're finally breaking. They're finally breaking. Over here, Swaby is joining forces with Sparta to kind of hold this front with the Adrician Kingdom. Boii needs to get into the battle, bro. Like, bruh. Get into the fight, boy. Oh, yeah. So they finally are sending in some troops, but are they going in? No, these are hoplites. I'm like, these aren't pikemen, are they? Yeah, they're hoplites. They're charging in. These archers are kind of point blank shooting in their backs, which I don't know if that really helps. The balance of power so far has finally shifted in favor of the defenders. So as this battle progresses, it's looking worse and worse. What are these units doing? How are the Carthaginians still over here? Like, they're just chilling over here. Did the Carthage player go AFK? He still has units just lying around. There's still like random units. Again, I assume these units broke and they returned to the battle and the player just didn't realize it. But every single man matters at this point. But I just feel like the strength of the Adrician Kingdom with the Spartan soldiers sprinkled around, it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much. There you have it. They're fighting to the bitter end. There's still a sizable reserve force for the defenders. I would say really the strongest force at this point is Boii, and I just don't think they have it in them. Now we've got a general v general battle over here. Thracian nobles going in. They're going in, baby. Look at these guys. Look at these chads. Their big ol' Folks weapon. So who's winning? Ooh, Boii losing decisively against the Thracian nobles. Nervii just trying their best to break through with Carthage. Sparta over here with some reinforcements, but they're just chilling over here. They could have flanked around and gotten a rear charge on Nervii. We're less than 5 minutes in the battle, guys. Can the attackers take this one? It's tough to say. It's tough to say. Actually, no, it's not. I think it's quite clear that the defenders are going to win this fight. I think it is quite clear. There's just too much. There's too many defenders for them. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. These Thracian nobles just slaughtered those Oathsworn. They have 100 kills right now. 100 kills. They've only lost 30 men. That's a great KD right there. And they're about to buff their stats by killing these archers. Look at this. 141, 45, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. Oh, can they get to 200? They're running out of targets. They're running out of targets. No. Don't chase them. Fight these guys. They did not lose a single man killing those archers with almost 200 kills. So 30 deaths, 195 kills. That is a fantastic KD. You're getting your money's worth. Oh, now we got some noble swords here from Gaety. But it's not going to be enough, guys. It is quite clear as this battle progresses, it is going to be over. There's no way. The attackers have just run out of manpower, energy, motivation. It's done. The Spartan forces are too strong. We're just going to fast forward a little bit here and see how this kind of plays out in a faster speed. We're down to the less than 2 minutes. This is the 2-minute warning of the battle. But yeah, it doesn't look... It doesn't look good. Does not look good. And there we go. So what's left of Gaty is kind of fighting it off. Now the defenders are kind of pushing forward. That's how you know it's really over. They're pushing forward. Okay, I hit the play button. Come on. There we go. Swaby coming around the flank. Ready to clean up what's left. We're down to the last 50 seconds. So yeah, I don't know if there was a little bit of a desync in this battle. There was some weird troop activity, which makes me wonder if this battle I mean, it doesn't seem like it desynced. I mean, it seemed like this is playing out pretty normally, with the exception of a few units that just were behaving weirdly. So yeah, I don't think it desynced. We're about to see all the units break here too. So I don't know. There was just random units standing around. You know, it's just weird. Weird. I think it was mostly units that broke and just returned, and the player didn't realize that the units returned from breaking. But there you have it. That's the last of Gaty. And now that is the battle, guys. So let's go ahead and look at the results. Oh, weird. There was no battle results at the end. So that does make me wonder if this was a desync. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Sorry for no battle results. That was really cool mod, though. Again, it's linked down in the video description. Another big thank you to Displate. Appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.